Oh gosh, the table's shaking. Okay. Hello, Patty. I hope this works. This is my patient, Rory, and we're doing our nutritional counseling session. So to begin, I want to talk to you about the purpose of the nutritional counseling session. We're looking at your diet and we're concerned about your health, and that's why I had you fill out the forms, and so I could see what you're eating daily and assess it and see what changes might need to be made in order to live a healthier life and eat healthier. The first thing I want to talk about is explaining the dental caries process. And I know I talked to you about if you knew what caries meant or cariogenic food. And so just to reiterate what I talked to you about, the caries process, the factors that are involved in it are the composition of saliva, the type of tooth surface, carbohydrate consumption, and then not brushing or flossing. So how the caries are formed is that a combination of bacteria, food, acid, and saliva form a substance called plaque, which I'm sure you've heard of, that sticks to your teeth. Over time, the acid made by the bacteria will eat away at the teeth, and especially the enamel, which it causes cavities. And this little chart just shows food plus bacteria, which is called Streptococcus mutans.
Streptococcus.
Thank you. Makes acid, and then the acid plus the teeth create dental caries. And so, going on from that, some cariogenic foods, just to highlight, that I know you eat, because I'm your sister and I've seen you eat these. Zebra cakes, big one.
That was not on my list.
I know, but you eat those. And then
Rarely.
just some other examples are Lay's potato chips, Pop-Tarts.
Some processed food.
Yes, processed food. And then a big thing with cariogenic food is also added sugars, and that's known as sucrose, and also known as table sugar. And that type of sugar is the most cariogenic. So foods with those you really need to stay away from if you're trying not to get decay in your teeth. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the importance of dairy in your diet. Dairy contains lactose and sugar, and it also contains calcium and phosphate, which coats your teeth. So I know you do like cheese and you do drink milk, right? And that shows with your bowl of cereal you'd have with a cup of milk, and you also had Velveeta cheese with your grilled cheese sandwich. So the thing about dairy that's so important is that it does coat your teeth, which helps not get caries caught up in there. The dairy products like almost coat the teeth so that that doesn't happen. And so that's a big part about foods that help prevent decay, as seen here on the flip chart. Dairy is a great option. So it doesn't have to be just milk. It can be cheese and other dairy products as well. So just to keep that in mind. Alright, the next thing I want to show you is on the flip chart. It is non-cariogenic foods. And so these, as you know, cariogenic causes decay. Non-cariogenic obviously does not. So they do not cause teeth to decay. Some examples that you could incorporate into your diet are plain milk, fish, eggs, cheese, poultry, vegetables, fats, plain yogurts, and fiber-rich foods are very important to help keep your gums and your teeth clean. Okay. Now we're going to go into your 3-day diary that you filled out for me. And we're going to look to see what cariogenic foods you put for what you thought you ate in those 3 days. So, here it is. You had circled.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When you sent me the text asking if I knew what cariogenic, you asked me carcinogenic, As in
No.
causing cancer.
No, it was carcinogenic.
Okay, carry on.
Anyways,
That might have affected my answers.
I don't think it did.
Okay.
Okay, so you had circled bowl of Cheerios. That's correct. That is a carcinogenic food. You also
I
said,
thought you said milk was good.
we'll get more into that. Well, this is the bowl of
The
Cheerios
Cheerios itself.
yes. The 1 cup of Great Value strawberry yogurt that you had twice during your 2 days. And then you also said you thought maybe the deli sliced Great Value ham that you had in your ham sandwich was carcinogenic. So, why did you think these were carcinogenic? Do you have...
I believed you had said carcinogenic, so I was thinking about the additives and the
Okay.
processing of these things.
Okay.
Thought you said cancer, not
Okay,
cavities.
so now comparing it to mine that I made free, or looked over your 3 days. So you were right with the bowl of Cheerios. That has like added sugars in it and it's processed. The Great Value strawberry yogurt, that's a big one. You were right on that as well. That's a carcinogenic
Is it
food.
because it's strawberry?
Yes. Which I'll talk to you more about later. And why strawberry yogurt compared to plain yogurt is
Plain yogurt, like, can I have vanilla yogurt?
no. It has to be plain.
Wait, it's
Okay, a bowl of Cheerios, she was right on that. The Cheerios itself, obviously, are carcinogenic. And then one that you missed was the 2 pieces of white toast you had for breakfast. That's carcinogenic.
why?
Because unless it is 100% whole wheat toast, it's carcinogenic.
So I can't really eat most of my food.
No, we'll get into it more. The banana you had for lunch the first day, fruits are carcinogenic naturally.
Because they're full of sugar.
Yes. And then you also had your strawberry yogurt again, and then 2 slices of bread again, which you forgot to circle, but you know why now, because you had white bread instead of 100% whole wheat. Your 1 cup of Alfredo noodles with the half cup of bread. What are you laughing? With
Because
the
it's
ragu
everything
Alfredo
I
sauce.
ate.
No, it's not. That's carcinogenic. The green grapes, because that's fruit. Then you also had 2 slices of bread again. And then your Campbell's tomato soup.
Why?
Because it's processed.
Fine,
Oh,
okay.
man. Okay. Sorry, Patty. Okay.
Sorry, Patty.
So you had Alfredo again. And then
Those are
your
leftovers.
roasted potatoes. You had 6 small ones. That's carcinogenic as well.
Is it starch?
Yes. And starchy vegetables, but not greens, like kale or something like that. They're more than likely carcinogenic. You had Jack's pepperoni pizza. You said you had 3 slices. Obviously, pizza. There's good parts of pizza, but there's also carcinogenic parts. And then peanut butter.
Why is my peanut butter bad, Robin?
And it's added sugars. And then you had a Nature Valley granola bar.
It's your project. You gotta quit laughing.
Okay. Okay.
So my Nature Valley granola bar was bad for me, also because of the processed
Yes,
sugar
yes.
things.
And then even the fruits in your smoothie.
How could I make a non-carcinogenic smoothie, Robin? You're gonna have to pause this.